and then they do the Seth Rollins rolls out of the ring, and then they all do the climb up. Like you get full greatest hits of the Shield.
Well, obviously, next pay-per-view is going to be Rollins versus Reigns. They hinted at that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll keep moving on. We're going to have the WWE Championship match. The new Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens, which was supposed to be the match for WrestleMania, but, Kofi Mania happened. So now they moved it into this. And it's too soon. There's only been like 2 weeks of build, and nothing's real, and it's just not enough. Plus, we're probably most likely gonna get Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston for the championship at Mania. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Daniel Bryan for this one. There's definitely gonna be shenanigans with Rowan.
Yeah, Kevin Owens ain't gonna lose clean, but he is gonna lose because, as I said, coming back from an injury is completely different than what's going on in the match before this. You can come back from an injury and lose. It's happened. So, and they started building the build for the WrestleMania match between Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston already. In the promo he cut on Tuesday on SmackDown, that basically said Kofi Kingston is a supporting actor. Okay, it's one of those things like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Daniel Bryan was a hero so long, he lived long enough to see himself become the villain. And he's now in the same place as Triple H. He now has the ego of, I'm what's best for business. Kofi Kingston is now the B-plus player.
Well, they haven't done that.
That's basically him saying Kofi Kingston is a supporting actor. It's basically implying that. So, I mean, that's going to be the build. I feel it. Kofi Kingston is the supporting actor in Daniel Bryan's movie. Play. This is Daniel Bryan's world. Kofi Kingston is a supporting player.
Of course, he's the planet's champion.
Or, if you metaphor it another way, Daniel Bryan is what's best for business. Kofi Kingston is now the B-plus player. And that's how I'm going into it. Off of hearing that promo, but in order to get there, someone else needs to be sacrificed, and it'll build the partnership between Rowan and Bryan even further. He'll take that awesome choke slam that Rowan does. I love that move. I love it. Daniel Bryan's gonna knock out the referee. Rowan's gonna hit that choke grab on Daniel Bryan, running knee, 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan wins. Kevin Owens can continue his face turn run, and we get the second coming of the best for business versus B-plus player going into WrestleMania.
Alrighty, and finally we get Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. And if Becky wins, she will be put into the Ronda Rousey Charlotte Flair Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania, which
shenanigans are coming.
Shenanigans are coming, but obviously Ronda Rousey's going to come out and take both of them out. But if I'm going to have to pick a winner, it's pretty much just the factor on who Ronda Rousey's going to attack first. And
I don't think there's going to be a DQ. I think there's going to be a finish. I think what's going to happen is I think the referee's going to let whatever happens go, because I always do that. They do that for main events of these kind of shows. But I think she's going to take both of them out, and she's going to put Becky's arm over Charlotte. Therefore, Charlotte doesn't lose anything. I don't think Charlotte loses anything from taking a loss like that.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
And she's gonna roll Becky Lynch over because she's like,
I want Becky.
Fuck it, I want them both. Let's go.
You know what? I accept that if they actually do have a decisive winner, but if a part of me is just thinking that's going to be that's the only way I can actually see a pinfall finish. Because when you really look at it, neither person really deserves to get pinned.
Yeah, you can't have a clean loss for either of them.
Yeah, so that's why I picked Becky. It's not changing. It's still Becky, but I'm thinking it's going to be a disqualification finish. It's basically like Ronda's in rage mode, and it's pretty much Becky who's going to be the first one to be taken out. That's going to give her the victory, and then she's going to eat Charlotte as well.
I feel Charlotte just put up a tweet off of the Instagram video that Ronda Rousey put up today saying fuck the WWE Universe and all that.
Screw the woo.
But Charlotte put up a tweet basically reminding her that she's no longer untouchable. 4 years ago, this isn't 4 years ago, your last 2 fights in the octagon, you got knocked out and you cried.
Ooh.
So I'm like, it's no longer just a Twitter war between Becky and Ronda. Okay, Charlotte has thrown her hat into the ring.
Good,
and I see Becky just hauling off and if she goes for the DQ, okay, I'm not completely certain that she doesn't go for Charlotte first. Based off of that. Okay.
But they don't
the
really
way she's been doing.
War. They don't bring up the Twitter war on TV. So
they didn't, but elements of it were brought out on TV.
But it wasn't really flat out said. So
it's one of those. I really hope if this is the main event, they don't go with a DQ finish. Because that would suck.
I have a feeling that it's the Shield because it's for Roman's first match back after battling leukemia. It's probably so. But I'm not going to be surprised if this is the main event. I'm just simply stating.
Yeah, but with Charlotte now throwing her hat in this thing and going so hard,
good
in it.
Let
okay,
her go.
I
need
to
remind people why she actually deserves to be in this match.
Yeah, I need my scenario to happen. I'm gonna be pissed if it's a DQ. I hate. I've always hated. Just think about Shinsuke and AJ last year. All those DQ and count out finishes and how much I railed against them. You want me to be interested in this triple threat match? Becky Lynch got in on a disqualification? Are you fucking shitting me? No. So I think they went about this all backwards anyway. I think that Charlotte should have been the one who had to earn her way in. But they backed themselves into a corner now, and they need to have both of these women look strong. So,
all right, to be fair, like how I looked at this fantasy booking wise, I still look at Becky needing to earn herself in. If I was booking this whole storyline, I would have made it so like to try and keep elements that actually happened in the show. Charlotte would come out saying Becky wasn't even supposed to be in this match in the first place. I was the last person in the ring. I should be the winner of the Royal Rumble. But Triple H and Stephanie says, well, no, I'm going to agree with what Finlay said, that Becky had every right to get in that match. Vince would be the one coming out saying, no, I don't like Becky's attitude, and I agree with Charlotte that Becky was not supposed to be in this match. She had her chance for a title and lost it, and now I'm going to make Charlotte the one fighting, and then have Becky re-earn her spot.
And that would have been the perfect way. That would have been the perfect way for this whole thing to make any sense whatsoever.
It makes more sense than Vince saying, "I don't like your attitude. I don't like you call yourself the man." I don't know why Vince has a
they would.
Accent, but I don't know why that's.
You said sorry.
I've done Vince McMahon impersonations before, so I'm like,
you said sorry, and that wasn't good enough. That was good enough for Triple H and Stephanie, but it's not good enough for me.
It's not good enough for me, damn it! I don't like that you call yourself the man. I'm Vince McMahon.
I'm the man.
I'm the man. So now I'm putting in the man's daughter. Damn it! So now, yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah, so it's like the whole way they've been building to this wrestle. It's
very sloppy.
You had the elements. They've been building towards this triple threat match, right? We've been all for this triple threat match since they announced that it was going to be a triple threat match.
At least I was. I don't know about you. Jeff was not for it at all.
I wanted the singles match, but when they said that Charlotte was going to be involved, I was like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the minimum crowd with this one. I didn't want the singles match between Ronda and Becky. I never really wanted that. And the way I look at it, when you look at it in the past, the original idea was supposed to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. But then Becky got so popular, and I looked at this as WWE compromising for the fans to put Becky Lynch in this, because Becky Lynch is getting super huge popular, but they still want to have Charlotte because Charlotte's having a phenomenal time. So it's them compromising, and for all the people who are saying that Charlotte does not deserve to be in this,
you're out of your fucking mind.
Exactly. You're out of your damn minds. And then my response is, have you guys actually been paying attention to the storyline? Charlotte has just as much right to be in this as Becky.
Yeah, you remember SummerSlam?
Yeah, not even just.
Was it SummerSlam?
Which one?
That Charlotte went all.
That's Survivor Series.
That's Survivor Series. Yeah.
Because Becky got injured.
Because Becky got punched in the face by.
And then Charlotte completely wailed on Ronda. And then Ronda interfered that cost Charlotte and Becky the SmackDown Women's title. And then the storyline.
Yeah. So
this triple threat match has been in motion for a long time.
Yeah.
If you've actually been paying attention to the story, this match makes perfect sense to have all three women in this match. The fact is oh no, they're basically blowing their money away for all that. No, they're not. This is their compromise to make us happy, but because the WWE, the wrestling crowd, are a bunch of whiny little bitches.
Always have been. That's how Daniel Bryan got the shot.
I think that was actually the reason why I actually took off for that while. Because I think the wrestling crowd just made, I wasn't enjoying what's going on, because also the crowd took away some of the enjoyment I had. The wrestling crowd made me enjoy wrestling very toxic, so I had to basically go away for a while to basically distance myself.
Yeah, anyone who who thinks that Charlotte isn't deserving of the spot needs to get their head checked. I don't hate that she's in the triple threat match. I hate how she got into the triple threat match. I don't like. They executed it very sloppily. What you said would have been the perfect way to go about it. Okay. Instead, you had senile Vince McMahon saying, "I don't like you. I'm putting her in."
Yeah,
I'm putting her in. You're out. What? Huh? They went about it in a way. It's ass backwards. How they're going about it.
We're probably going to get a lot of hate from this.
There was a very simple way to do it. Exactly what you said. There was a very simple way to do it. There were two ways you could have done it. The way you said or the way that I said.
Charlotte earning her way in?
Charlotte earning her way in because she's like, I should have been the same thing that you said, but in the opposite case.
The only thing I would really say, if you were doing it your way, I would take Vince McMahon out of it. I would make it so Triple H and Stephanie would be the one. At first they were saying this doesn't concern you, and then she'll just keep going. Yeah, it does concern me because Finley took the authority away from you. saying that Becky should be in this match.